Okay, and we have returned the plywood and 8-foot 2x12s and the hangers. And we loaded up all the new stuff, beams and 2x6s. Okay. All right, we have got our beams here. So we're going to have to move these again to make room to build this next wall. And I got to move all that. So, time to get busy.
Pull it in about 6-8 inches or so.
Now that we have the wall tilted up, we'll be moving and positioning the wall right to the edge of the house. And so we have to be careful to hold the wall upright and not lose control of it, because it has been known to have a wall fall over the side of the building, and that would not be fun. We've already got a couple of hours time invested in building this wall, not to mention the cost of materials. So Mitch is taking a sledgehammer and hitting the base of the wall, sliding it this way and that, positioning it just where we want it. Now he's going to grab the framing nail gun and nail the perimeter, the outside edge of the wall, down into the rim joist below. And then also, where the truss joists are in the floor below, he'll put a nail in each of those on about 16-inch spacings. So there'll be about 4 nails along the rim joist every 16 inches. There's a nail every 4 inches, and then a nail in each floor joist, truss joist. Mitch is reloading the gun with some more framing nails. And on this project we are using some galvanized nails, 16 penny, 3 1/4 inch long. So I'm trying to get the wall in position, and I'm making sure that he hits the wall over just to the point that it matches flush with the outside of the wall below. So now Mitch is just doing some more nailing there. And this is a position to... So Mitch is going to grab a level. I'm going to watch the level, let him know when the wall is plumb, and then he'll hit it with the nail gun. So once we have the wall positioned, go a couple of nails and the wall is set. It's not going to move. Then we're going to do another brace on the other end of the wall down. And to do this one, we nail a 2x4 to the floor, the joist, and then we're going to cut one end of the 2x4, which has at a 45-degree angle, so that it will sit flat on the floor, and you can just see the angle on the bottom of the 2x4 there. So there's the first couple of nails, and then I will position the wall plumb, and then Mitch will nail the bottom of it there. And there we go. It's all plumb and set. We're just taking a minute to admire and appreciate the work that we've done to the beam. So there is the beam. It's about a 14-footer. It's kind of heavy. You can tell by the way we're carrying it. Trying not to get our fingers squashed. So measure twice, cut once. So we use a framing square and we check the ends of the beam to make sure that the factory edge or the factory end cuts are straight. Factory cuts are notorious for being at angles. So Mitch is taking the framing square and he marks it out. Now he's going to grab the circular saw and cut it. Cut one side, beam over, and cut through the other side. And I'm over on the other side, stacking 2x6s, getting ready for the next section of wall there. So we unloaded the truck that delivered lumber to us this morning, and we just threw it up on the roof to get it off the truck quickly. But it's all in the way of the next section of wall that we're going to build. So Mitch is just hitting some nails through the piece of plywood that the beam is going to rest up against. So we want to have that inner surface flat, and then in a minute we're going to lift that beam up. First we're going to position the ladders so that we can put ends of the beams onto the ladders, and then climb the ladder, put the beam on the shoulder and put it up into position, and then we will slide jack studs in under the beam at each end. So we'll get to that in just a minute. Okay, Mitch is cutting the jack stud now. So again, that beam is right about 14 feet long, and it is 3.5 inches thick, 11 7/8 inches tall. So it's a pretty heavy beam. So there's the big DeWalt 12-inch compound miter saw. It's one of the best tools we ever bought. That particular one is from 1998. Bought it while we were working on a project in Boise or Nampa, Idaho. Okay, and we're lifting the beam. And put it over onto the ladder. And put it up on the other end. Now we got to slide it towards me. Okay, so I'm gonna hold the beam in place. Mitch is gonna lift up the other beam, the other end of the beam. And he's got a jack stud in position. I've got my jack stud. Mitch is gonna, I guess Mitch is gonna work on that end first. I've just got to hold the beam in position so that it doesn't tilt out and fall down. Once we get the jack studs in place, it'll be tight and it'll stay in place. Just a little bit of nailing to do now. These beams get double jack studs on each end, and then as you'll see as the video continues, continues, there are 4 windows that go in that wall space. Each of them is 3 foot wide and 5 feet tall. So Mitch will be building up the 3 center posts for the windows. Right now I'm marking out stud locations on the sill plate below. My day to go and buy lunch. So right now Mitch is going to be building up a couple of those posts that go between the windows. So there are 4 studs and some blocking in each one. So you see him assembling it and putting the posts together. And there you go, that's the first one. So we keep a couple of framing guns going. One has framing nails and the other one has 8 penny nails for siding. Don't require the big 16. So now Mitch is building up the second post. This is being shown at speed, so you get to enjoy some Benny Hill music. It's regular music on the radio, but it sounds like a Benny Hill show. All right. So we got our beams delivered today, and the last truss joist for the floor out here. We've got the flooring is all finished now. This long beam here is going to go on the end of the house. That wall gets removed and this beam will go in up high, replacing that wall, so it'll be a nice big open kitchen. Then got some stuff over the stairs to provide a little safety, but this is the windows off the family room. So there's 4 3x5 windows here and the big beam across the top, and then we have to put some metal strapping in there to hold everything together. We'll finish the rest of the wall tomorrow, and on the south side there I have to pick up some more plywood in the morning. So that is one opening here for double doors with side lights on each side of the doors to the deck. There's going to be a window at the top of the stairs right there. And over here is an identical deck door, double doors with 2 side lights. So things are cruising along nicely. Okay, let me grab the rest of my stuff. I think I have it, and we're going to get on out of here.